What's good, guys? Polipopo here, and today I'm very excited to be on the channel. It's my 3rd year anniversary here with you guys on YouTube, and I've enjoyed a lot, and I've learned a lot, and I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel and you need any one-on-one sessions with the MPC or have any questions, leave them in the comments. I probably got a video. I can put a link or point you in the right direction. Do one-on-one sessions. Try to get to everybody. I take my time with every single person. So if I don't get back to you, it's because I'm working on with somebody. It might take a week. It might take an hour. But I do get a kick out of seeing people take the workflow that I show and put it to use. It really means a lot to me, and it kind of gives me purpose. You know what I'm saying? So hit that subscribe button and just kind of keep up to date with what's going on. What I'm going to do today is just take brand new, like if you just got your MPC right out of the box, you turn it on, you're going to hit an empty project, and we're going to hit browse. Browse is going to take you to where all your stock sounds are. Now, usually I do like different synth and this and that tutorials, but today what I'm going to do is a little different. I'm just going to take one stock drum kit, and I'm going to use it, all the sounds, make a 16 pads of drums, and then explode them, sequence them out, and then I'll lay some keys over them, and we'll see if we can make a little banger. All right, so the kit that I'm going to use, I'm going to show you right now, is, like I say, it's just a stock kit. As soon as you get this is the kit we're going to use. I'll show you right here. Pretty dope. It's just a stock kit, and it is the hip hop swag monster kit. So if you ever want that to stop, like if a sample's playing forever and you just want it to stop, you just hit double tap stop and it'll stop. All right, so we're gonna load up that kit, and we'll make a little banger out of it. I'm just gonna go 4 bars, and then I'll stop and I'll explain how to explode it and sequence it out and what I'm doing along the way. And I promise after the video you'll be able to smash out some drums. It's actually going to take me longer to explain everything than it is the workflow. So once you see it, you'll be making 10 beats and freaking 10 beats a day at least. All right, so let's do it. Drums sound legit. Everything sounds good. Here we go, 4 bars. All I'm doing right now is just filling in the pattern. They're not all going to go off at the same time whenever I'm recording or whenever I'm playing. I'm just trust me on this. Just fill it all the way up here. Now we're going to add some of these samples that are in here. Alright, so check this out here real quick, alright? I have all of my drums full already, right? You can see them on the mixer, pad mixer. They're all full, they're all going off. And it's all on one track. What I want to show you guys is really important here, all right? So we're gonna go here, hit the pencil, and like I said, it's a lot faster if I'm not explaining it, but I hit explode. So now you hit track, mute, or channel mixer again. And you're on your MIDI tracks. Now you got 11 tracks of stuff, all right? So what we're gonna do is the only time I'm gonna stop the song, and it's to go into song mode. We go menu. First things first, what you want to do is, since we only got 4 bars of this song, right? I want to have variation of this. I want this to be at least 32 bars. This way, at the end, I can make it 64 bars and really get like a nice 2-minute song. But for 32 bars, right now I got 4. I'm just going to copy this sequence 8 times, all right? So I hit the pencil under sequence, then I hit copy sequence. Copy 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and so on, all the way until you got 8. Just trust me on this. It'll make sense in a minute. So now we got 8 sequences. See? Sequence 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what we're going to do now is go into song mode. We hit menu and song. We're going to insert all 8 sequences. All right? Sequence 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3. I'm going to zoom in on here so you can see this. It's really important here. All I did was I hit the insert button 8 times because I have 8 sequences. 2 to 2. And like I said, this is the only time I stop the song. I always load up as many sounds as I can. And just that one kit, it was pretty dope. I only had to load up one thing. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I got 8 different sequences. I'm going to track mute. And for sequence 8, I only want these drums coming out. I'm going to do this at random just to speed this up, okay? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We'll let 2 just hit everything. 1's just going to be soft with that little thing like that. All right? And the more variation you have, so like 1 is like this, you really don't want them all highlighted in the same sequence. It's like 9's always there. We're going to take 9 out of a few. But you can spend a little bit of time messing around with that. But now we're going to go to menu and hit song. We got all of our sequences laid out, 1 through 8, the way that we arranged them. Now what I'm going to do is hit convert sequence to 9. Do it. Okay, we're done here. You can hit clear, go back to main, and now when you go to sequence 9, you'll see you got 32 bars. And whenever we play, it's going to give us that variation of the different sequences that we muted in and muted out. And then now I can lay keys over it and make, because like I say, whenever I get a sample or I'm using a sample, sometimes I like to, my approach is to surround it even more with little melody and stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. All I'm going to do for the MIDI is go to track 2, hit MIDI, track 3, hit MIDI, and then I'll be done. I'll be controlling everything much. That took a little bit longer than I thought it was. It was 32 bars that I had to play something over. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy this track to 13 and send it to that synthesizer over there. So I don't have to play nothing. Add a MIDI program too, change it to I'm just saying now, if you take that and you go and if you want to mute out those parts again, you can do that. But me personally, I would go here and just double the length of my sequence. Now I got 64 bars. And what's really, really dope about the 64 bars is I can go right into my MPC right now and just record straight over the 64 bars. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I hope the volume and everything is gonna come out all muddy, but I just wanna show you guys that anything is possible with this box. And like I say, if you need any help or any one-on-one sessions, feel free to give me a call. But what I'm doing, I'm trying to record my audio over the whole 64 bars. This way, whenever it loops back, I can either auto-warp it to the beat, and it'll sound like I'm actually rapping to it. I can add effects to it. I can chop up my voice. As a matter of fact, in my next video, what I want to do is I want to show you how I can make a whole song out of one sentence, or one word at that. I can say love into my microphone and sample it and give you a kick, a snare, a hi-hat, a tom, and then with the effects processing in here, I can give you different pitches and melodies, and I can make a whole song. So, I mean, grab a dictionary and throw me a word in the comments, and yeah, I'll do that. I'll show you how to sample a word and make a whole beat out of it. Hopefully this thing loops back and I recorded everything right, or I'm gonna have to go back for another 64 bars. I really don't want to do that. Sometimes when you record audio, you have to hit the record button from the beginning, or it won't. So we'll see. But this should loop back. This should be legit. 64 bars gives you about 2 minutes of audio. And the way it's broke up into the different pads and everything, it all works very, very well for resampling purposes. Please loop. I don't know how long that was or when I started, but it feels like it was an hour ago. It's not gonna do it. So you see it right there. You gotta stop it, go to your start. That's probably the one and the only time that I'll hit that record button. You guys see me all the time. I'm over here with the overdub button. I never ever hit the record button, and I always forget to whenever I'm doing my audio tracks. When you're doing your audio tracks, you have to go stop and go all the way to the beginning. I hit the locate, and then this event marker takes me straight to the back where this is all the way here. And yeah, I've never been able to just overdub audio. I haven't worked that way. But I do want to definitely get into getting this thing to loop. This way I can wrap this thing up. But whenever you have your first 4 or 5 bars going, like I said, all we did, we hit the pencil, we exploded them, and then copied that sequence 8 different times, and we muted out each sequence with the track mute, went to song mode, inserted each sequence, converted the 8th sequence, so we had a new one, 9, it gave us 32 bars, and then we hit the pencil, double timed it, and then we laid some keys over it. And I'm just saying so you can go ahead, and a lot of people, so the hardest thing to do is to lay your vocals down per sequence, and I think it's a lot easier to just be able to spit them all the way out, just the way that you want to. And you can also set markers in here too. You don't have to just hit stop and this and that. You can auto punch in and out. I got a pretty good video about that. Other than that, guys, I hope the video gave you a little bit of value, and thanks again for celebrating my 3rd year anniversary here on YouTube with me, and I will definitely talk to you guys here on maybe tomorrow. Again, leave a word from the dictionary in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to make a video about it, and I'll sample it and make a beat out of it. See me all the time. I'm over here with my audio tracks. each sequence with the track mute. With the song mode inserted each sequence.